For months now, the News 5 investigators have been reporting on quality of care issues at the King David Nursing and Rehabilitation Center in Beechwood.
This is just not the way to do things. You don't take people's money and then screw them over.
Now, in this follow-through report,
since King David took over, it's been a disaster.
new problems,
What are you doing here?
new eye-opening video and inspection reports, plus a state senator who says enough is enough.
And I'm not going to sit idly back while that happens in my state Senate district.
Since our initial reports on King David, formerly known as Menorah Park, many concerned family members who have loved ones there have contacted us. News 5 investigator Jonathan Walsh has been leading the way on this, and the list of concerns, it is long.
Yeah, and Rob, so are these recent inspection reports. Lots of complaints filed, then investigated by the Ohio Department of Health, and problems found. It's gotten to the point where a state senator is asking, should the police be called in? Judy Dratler enjoyed bringing people together.
Always wanting to entertain. She always had people at the house.
Erin Rosado from Florida is Judy's granddaughter and someone who's fighting for Judy's proper care. She's been so concerned that she put a camera in Judy's room as allowed by Ohio law.
Who is it?
Erin says this is Judy just this year in her King David Nursing and Rehabilitation room, confronting a random man who appears to be a resident and who came just right into her room.
Put it back.
After he moves towards her bed,
Don't go there. Get out of there.
she has to chase him out.
You get the hell out of here.
She's a human being and she deserves to be treated such as that.
Erin shared with us other videos of residents coming into her room when Judy wasn't there, an employee with his feet on her bed while giving her medication, other workers on their phones while on duty.
In the dining hall, they're sitting on chairs on their phones. They're sitting in the office on their phones.
That is also an overall issue cited in this Ohio Department of Health inspection in June. The facility failed to ensure staff were not taking personal phone calls while a resident was waiting for assistance.
That's not what they're there for. Shut your phone off.
The inspection also showed King David failed to ensure residents' incontinence care was completed in a timely manner, placed soiled linen and incontinence briefs on the floor. And it also failed to ensure a resident's mechanical lift sling was properly examined, resulting in the sling strap breaking and the resident falling to the floor. Also failed to complete a thorough investigation of the incident.
There doesn't seem to be any positive movement, which is very disappointing.
In this follow-through report, Ohio Senator Kent Smith, who represents the Beechwood area, says his office has heard more complaints about the new ownership and patient care.
I've got my most senior staff person on this, and he's described it as, it seems to be a bit of a whack-a-mole, which is, complaints emerge, they get investigated, there's a plan of action put to correct it, and then new complaints emerge.
He says the problems pointed out in several inspection reports this year are disturbing.
Is this just an out-of-state interest profiteering, on the backs of elderly patients and their family members? And I think the answer is yes. I think that's crystal clear at this point.
He tells us the state needs to do more.
Either the Department of Health needs a better enforcement mechanism, or perhaps state of Ohio law enforcement mechanisms need to get involved, and we're exploring those options.
News 5 investigators also found the Ohio Department of Aging's Consumer Guide to Long-Term Nursing Homes wasn't helping potential patients, as it inaccurately reported no deficiencies found at King David all this year. Notice the zeros. But we have certainly reported in past months about numerous problematic inspections at King David.
It failed to ensure medical records were accurate and complete, and more.
After we informed the Department of Aging of the errors, it fixed what it called a technical issue and thanked us for pointing out the problems. In the meantime, Erin says Judy is sleeping in the dining hall now.
You're not supposed to do that.
And Erin is in tears, worried not only about her grandmother, but also for others who have loved ones at King David.
These people can't take care of themselves. These people can't speak for themselves. It's heartbreaking.
We wanted to ask King David management and owners about Erin's other concerns, including financial issues, employee qualifications, and more. But once again, they completely ignored several attempts for comment.
So what about the state senator? Maybe he'll have better luck.
Well, he's been ignored too. He says he sent a first letter, no response. He's now drafting another letter. He's going to send that. And he's also in touch with the Ohio Department of Health to see what other options there are to protect seniors.
Again, maybe he'll have better luck down the line. Thanks for spearheading this. There's more. Erin was able to put that camera in her grandmother's room because of Esther's Law. Governor Mike DeWine signed it into law nearly 3 years ago after a series of News 5 investigations. Esther's Law was named after the mother of Steve Piskor, who helped create the law after a hidden camera caught a caregiver abusing her. It allows nursing home residents to install cameras in their rooms to monitor the quality of care they're actually